Thank you for tuning in to this. I'm Sam Brownback, Governor of the state of Kansas. You've got a big choice to make this fall when you go to the ballot and decide who to be governor for the next 4 years. When I first came in 4 years ago, things were in a mess. We had less than $1,000 cash on hand at the end of the prior fiscal year in July 2010. We had lost jobs the last decade. Our CAPERS system was in the bankruptcy zone. And education funding had been cut by the state of Kansas. That was the situation I faced. And if we did nothing, we had a $500 million projected deficit over the next 18 months. Came in, Jeff Collier and I, and we went to work. We increased funding for education. Even as the federal stimulus money went away, we put more state money into education. Now we're at record levels of funding for education. We worked on job creation because we needed private sector job growth in the state of Kansas. We'd lost it last decade. Now we've seen over 57,000 new private sector jobs while I've been in office. We've got a record number of people working in the state of Kansas and a 4.9% unemployment rate. The CAPERS system was in a terrible mess. It had been neglected for 2 decades, both parties. We came in, we put more money in CAPERS, changed the system, and now we are above the bankruptcy zone, although just barely. And we've got a system that's one of the middle funded in the country, where we were second least funded in America. And a lot of people depend on CAPERS. And now we're on a solid footing with it. These are some of the changes we've made. We've invested in education, we've invested in infrastructure and roads, we've invested in job creation. And this fall, you have to look and decide which way you want to go. My opponent wants to go to raise taxes, and I can guarantee you that's not the way to grow an economy. My opponent's been critical of a number of things that we've done in education. And yet has voted against every time when we've fought to put more funding in education. Your choice is clear. Each of us have an ideology. I'm a Reagan-style Republican. My opponent is an Obama-style Democrat. One is a conservative, pro-growth strategy. The other is a much more intrusive government and in tune with the federal government, which I think is desperately going the wrong way. Your choice is up to you. I ask for your vote. I ask for 4 more years to serve this state of Kansas. It has been my great pleasure, mine, my wife, and our family, our 5 children, to serve this great state many years. We ask for a chance to do it for 4 more, to move this state on forward. We are in the Kansas comeback. We are moving up, and we want to see it on through. Thank you. God bless you all.